Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Today we are joined by Fahim Bangash, one of my favorite news anchor, one of my favorite singer. He's very good friend of mine, and I'm very excited today to know about him more, to explore him more. Fahim, first of all, I would be requesting you to please introduce yourself. How would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm just a simple man. I work at PTV World as a news anchor, and I've been working here since 2008. And yeah, here I am.
Thank you very much for sharing about yourself. Fahim bhai, coming towards questions asked by a lot of participants, we have mashallah, we are expanding on digital platforms. So
Mm-hmm.
people are asking and trying to learn from this series of interviews which we are conducting with different people. Um,
That's lovely.
skills you acquired for who you are today, considering the job you are doing, the job of an anchor person you are doing. We can also mix the Urdu as well, because there are a lot of participants, so they can
Sure,
also
sure,
benefit
sure. Of
from our
course,
discussion as well.
of course. Yes.
So
Well,
tell us about your skills which you worked
so
on.
okay, so it goes like this. If I talk about my childhood, I was a very, very shy person. And when I say shy, I mean very shy. Itna shy ke agle se baat karte hue bhi I used to blush, right? So, but with the passage of time, obviously, when you grow up, you have certain experiences. Because my overall enunciation of words was good, so my teachers, they asked me to go into debating, both parliamentarian and otherwise. So first, I said no, I can't do it. It's not my piece of cake. मुझसे नहीं होगा कभी भी. तो but they did encourage me a lot. बात ऐसी है कि टीचर्स का रोल जिंदगी में बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. जैसे आपको टीचर्स मिलते हैं वैसे ही आपकी पर्सनालिटी ग्रूम होती है. एक तो माँ बाप का होता है ना, कि कुछ तो माँ बाप
Yes.
आपको ट्रेन करते हैं, आपकी तरबियत करते हैं, एंड then the other half, the role is played by the teachers. तो उस सिलसिले में आई हैव बीन वेरी लकी कि ऐसे टीचर्स मिले जिन्होंने इतना प्रमोट किया, इनकरेज किया, बोला कि नहीं, यू कैन डू इट, ट्राई करो एटलीस्ट. तो वो किया. ऑब्वियसली शुरू में काफी हुआ, मुझे नर्वसनेस हुआ, एंजाइटी हुई, लेकिन जब एक दफा कर लिया उसके बाद होस्टिंग शुरू की. I started hosting different functions at school, in college. और उसके बाद when I was in the university, तो इसी तरह presentations में हिस्सा लेना, बढ़ चढ़ कर हिस्सा लेना, being excited about the presentations, being all ready about the presentations. Okay, today we're going to present, you know. और फिर उसके बाद interactive sessions. बात ऐसी होती है कि ये skill आता है with the passage of time. ये overnight you can't get the skill. Because I speak for myself, because considering myself, I was a very, very shy person. इस लिहाज से कह रहा हूँ क्योंकि ज्यादातर लोगों को एंजाइटी ही इस चीज की होती है कि अगर फॉर इंस्टेंस हमने कहीं बोलना है, हमने कहीं अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करना है, फॉर इंस्टेंस आजकल डिजिटल दौर है, कैमरे के आगे बोलना है, तो कैसे बोलेंगे, क्या होगा. तो उस एंजाइटी में वो बोल नहीं पाते हैं. माना थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है, लेकिन आई थिंक एनीबडी कैन डू इट.
Hmm. Okay, I was missing on some internet connection, I think. So you told us about your communication, that you worked on your communication. You were a
Yes, I.
shy person, but now you have overcame everything with the passage of time. तो उससे
Yes.
आपकी job को आपने connect किया है.
हाँ जी, ऐसा ही है. क्योंकि फिर बीच में थोड़ा बहुत जब कॉन्फिडेंस गेन डेट, तो देन वो कराते हैं ना, टीचर्स क्लास में रीडिंग्स वगैरह कराते हैं. तो आई रियली यूज टू एंजॉय दैट, क्योंकि जब मुझे पता होता है, मुझे सुना जा रहा है, मेरे एक एक लफ्ज को सुना जा रहा है, तो जब ये आपको फीलिंग आती है, देन यू स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन इट मोर एंड मोर. तो ज्यादा और गाइडेंस ली इस लिहाज से. फिर दूसरी बात ये कि दूसरा स्किल आप जो कह सकते हैं, थोड़ा गाने का भी शौक था मुझे, क़िरात का, नात का हमेशा से था. तो वो इस लिहाज से अम्मी हैड अ ह्यूज रोल टू प्ले इन दैट। वो मुझे करती रहती थी, उसमें मुझे एंग्जाइटी तब भी होती थी, उसमें एंग्जाइटी आज भी होती है। एंग्जाइटी वैसे तो नहीं होती, लेकिन जब समझ म्यूजिक को कोई समझने वाला सुन रहा होता है ना, क्योंकि अब तो मुझे बड़ा अरसा हो गया गाए हुए, तो इसलिए अब ज्यादा एंग्जाइटी होती है। लेकिन जब कोई समझने वाला सुन रहा हो ना, तब एंग्जाइटी होती है, क्योंकि या आपको पता है कि आपने क्या गलती की है, या उस सुनने वाले को पता है। तो फिर बीच में देयर वाज अ टाइम इन ए लेवल्स व्हेन आई वन दिस ऑल पाकिस्तान सिंगिंग कंपटीशन इंटर
Wow.
कॉलेज। तो उसके बाद Ammi Abu were like, no, you need to learn, you know, every skill needs to be worked on, needs to be learned. So you have to. I got really excited. फिर जब पता लगा कि साथ फतेह अली खान resides in Islamabad, अल्लाह उनको जन्नत नसीब करे, तो he was here. तो फिर उनसे मुलाकात हुई, उनसे फिर वो सिलसिला चल निकला, and then started learning that too.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Now, Fahim bhai, who inspired you in life as a speaker, as a teacher? Um, uh, we'll be specifically talking about what you are doing today, the job you are doing, and then we will come towards singing part of it.
Right, right. Um, who inspired me? Well, as far as news is concerned, back in the day, वहाँ पे दो तीन न्यूज एंकर्स थे विद पीटीवी। उस वक्त प्राइवेट का ज्यादा स्कोप नहीं था, और दे वर इंग्लिश न्यूज एंकर्स, दे वर यंग। उनको देख के आई यूज्ड टू गो लाइक, ओ माय गॉड, दे आर यंग, दे कैन स्पीक वेल, एंड आई थिंक इफ दे कैन डू इट, सो कैन आई। तो one was Vikas Rafiq, who was later on in Express News and Don News. Up to he's in the UN. I am in touch with him. और उसके अलावा there was Adil Sabir. He has worked in PTV. He's worked in Press TV Singapore. He's worked with Al Jazeera. So he was also young and very energetic. Or then, of course, there was Shabnam Riaz. There was Mam Shaista. So these were few people जिनको देख के मैंने कहा, well, मैम शायद तो चलो, she was very senior ना, तो but as far as Shabnam is concerned, the other two guys are concerned, मैंने कहा नहीं, I think I should give it a shot too. और उसमें पहले मैं टेलीविजन गया था, उन्होंने कहा था नो बेटे, यू टू यंग। तो उस वक्त देन आई अप्लाई टू रेडियो, क्योंकि आवाज तो मैच्योर हो चुकी थी, तो रेडियो में हो गया मेरा। तो रेडियो के एक साल बाद आई केम टू टेलीविजन, एंड देन आई गॉट सिलेक्टेड। और as far as teaching is concerned, I have the biggest inspiration from my own teacher. He used to teach me in O levels. Sir Aurangzeb उनका नाम था, पठान थे सर औरंगजेब आफरीदी। उनसे ये सीखा था कि when you're teaching someone something, उसको make it so interesting, इतना फनी तरीके से समझा दो कि अगले को समझ भी आ जाए, ना सिर्फ समझ आ जाए, बल्कि अगले को रिटेंशन हो जाए उस चीज की, कभी भूले ना वो चीज। द थिंग्स दैट ही taught us, not just to me but my class fellows as well, they also, I mean, they remember it till date, जो चीजें उन्होंने समझाई हुई है हमें, वो इतना फनी करा के
Wow.
समझाते थे, पढ़ाते थे। तो this I always kept this in mind while teaching my pupils, हमेशा से। चाहे मैंने ह्यूमन रिसोर्स के सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ाए हैं, चाहे मैंने इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज पढ़ाई है, स्पोकन इंग्लिश की क्लासेस दी हैं, I've always made sure to make it as funny, interesting as possible, ताकि लोगों को ये ना लगे कि नहीं भाई, ये जो बंदा है ये कहीं इधर है और मैं कहीं इधर हूँ, और वो जो गैप है ना, that can never be fulfilled. तो ऐसा नहीं रखा कभी।
Wow. Thank you for sharing all these reflections. Shabnam Riyaz साहिबा के साथ आपका प्रोग्राम था Mind Your English. I
हाँ,
love that program. उसके बारे में कुछ अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करें, कितने एपिसोड्स उनकी कंप्लीट हुई थी आपकी वो सीरीज, और वो अब क्या फिर से कुछ है पाइपलाइन में है कुछ इस तरह?
हाँ, उसका ऐसा हुआ था कि अभी पीटीवी वर्ल्ड शुरू हो रहा था, तो ऑल द न्यूज एंकर्स एंड एंकर्स ऑफ पीटीवी न्यूज, दे वर कॉल्ड इन, स्पेशली द इंग्लिश वंस, एंड उन्होंने कहा था कि भाई गिव अस सम आइडियाज। तो शबनम came up with a program के English language का कोई program होना चाहिए. Then I said, like I just mentioned, कि थोड़ा fun loving होना चाहिए, दो लोगों का होना चाहिए, interactive होना चाहिए, so that people can learn something out of it. तो ये idea दिया, it was approved. Exactly मुझे ये नहीं याद कि कितने episodes हुए थे, लेकिन I think साल डेढ़ साल चला था program. और उसमें we made sure कि making fun of each other, using different terminologies which you don't usually use, which okay, even if you use it you might not retain it in the future, तो वो भी इस्तेमाल करते थे. We used to go forward with the commonly mispronounced words. We used to go with the differences between the American pronunciations and the British pronunciations, so that यहाँ आजकल के जो दौर में सबसे बड़ा अलमिया है, the biggest tragedy is that people who want to speak, they don't know the difference between the American English and the British English. Joke, it's I believe, I mean that's my belief, that it's very important to learn, because वो कहते हैं ना कि फिर ना इधर के रहते हैं ना उधर के रहते हैं. There's a huge difference between American and British. और अक्सर फिर अगले कहते हैं नहीं जी ये गलत बोलता है, हालांकि वो अमेरिकन में ठीक होती है, फलानी चीज ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश में ठीक होती है. तो इस चीज को भी कवर किया करते थे. फिर ज्यादा अच्छा मजे की बात है ना कि अक्सर ये होता है, people who want to learn English, they go into grammatics right in the beginning. And when you get in the grammatics right in the beginning, you tend to lose interest. And when you lose interest, your motivation goes. बात ऐसी है, learning a new language is just like weight loss, for that matter. ठीक है? Weight loss में अगर आप शुरू में खाने पीने में confuse हो जाते हैं ना, और आपका वजन नहीं गिरता, तो then you get demotivated, and then you're like, to hell with it. I don't want to lose weight. I'm happy the way I am. तो इसमें ऐसा होता है कि you have to go the baby way, right? You have to, even in the program, that's what we focused on, कि पहले आपको बोलना आए, then you learn how to read, and then in the end you get to know how to write, because by the time that you're ready to write, you're well acquainted with the words, you have good vocabulary, and you know the expression, so you can express yourself in a written format very beautifully. So first you get to speak, then you get to
Right.
write. Yes.
Read, and then write.
Read and then write. Yes.
Yeah. So English, speaking a new language, especially like English, is like a weight loss. Like we should go through a baby way. I
Yeah,
love that.
thank
Thank you
you.
very much
Because
for sharing that.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Because if you get into grammatics should be something that should come in the end. Because grammatics have so many rules, and it gets so exhausting and confusing for the learner that he or she tends to lose interest. That I would say that for myself too, if I have to learn a new language.
Thank you for letting us understand how we can cope with the new language, learning new skills. Coming to your singing passion, beautiful voice, soft, soulful, um, classical touch in your voice, in your singing. Tell us about that. Who your inspirations were, who were your teachers, what you learned from them. Thanks, sir.
My teacher has been my mother. She would always tell me, यहाँ से सुर गलत कर रहे हो, यहाँ से सुर गलत कर रहे हो, यहाँ से rhythm गलत हो रहा है. And because she always loved to sing, but then again, she belonged to a very conservative Pathan family. She was never allowed to. So my mother, and then after A levels, it was Ustad Fateh Ali Khan Sahab. And I got to learn a huge deal from him. And as far as my inspiration in singing is concerned, there are too many. I mean, there are a lot of good singers, a lot of legendary singers, but I have been एक तो उस्ताद फतेह अली खान साहब हैं जिनसे काफी close proximity रही. Secondly, आबिदा परवीन जी, उनसे भी काफी close proximity रही. उनसे भी
Wow.
काफी कुछ not only singing but also Sufism. I got to learn a lot from her. And indeed, she is a very, very noble soul in the sense that she will greet you like this, झुककर झुककर मिलती हैं. तो ये एक इतनी खूबसूरत
Wow.
चीज है ना, किसी भी इंसान में आजिज़ी हो, इनकिसारी हो, तो ये आपकी पर्सनालिटी का अगर हिस्सा है, और आप किसी को इम्प्रेस करने के लिए अगर ये नहीं कर रहे और वाकई आपकी पर्सनालिटी का हिस्सा है, तो दैट्स गोना टेक यू प्लेसेस रियली। वो कहते हैं ना कि जितना झुका हुआ दरख्त होता है उतना ही फल देता है। तो काफी सूफी
Wow.
जो
Yes.
गुरखे हैं शोरा, उन्होंने भी ऐसी बात की है आजिज़ी इनकिसारी की। तो ये जरूर होनी चाहिए, नो मैटर वेयर यू गो, नो मैटर वेयर यू रीच। वो कहते हैं ना कि इंसान ऐसी चीज है कि अपने गुस्से पे तब तो काबू पा लेता है कि जब किसी अफसर के सामने हो, लेकिन जब कभी कोई काम वाला हो तो उसके सामने कंट्रोल नहीं रहता है गुस्से पे। ये बात ज्यादातर लोगों में देखने में आती है ना।
Yes.
हाँ, तो these are
Very
the things I
insightful.
got to learn from Abida ji. I mean, she's an amazing human being, really. And then my wife, she also sings, and she also has a Sufi soul, and very,
Dr.
very
Masuma.
Dr. Masoom, I guess. Yes. So yeah.
We are looking forward to have her on board with us as well. This is our wish. We'll try through your way as well, if it is possible. Because yesterday I was receiving a lot of demand from public that we want to hear her voice. We want to know from her. So please call her if possible. I said I'll be requesting for him by if it is possible.
Right. Right.
So, if I might share something about your singing, share please some song. And my favorite is "Dhoondoge."
Okay, so well, I haven't sung since like 2 years, so I won't say that my voice is like 100%. I think right now what I sing is I think 20 to
Can you
30%
hear
of
me?
what I
Are
used
you
to.
are
I
you are
think
you with
you,
us?
yeah, I am. I'm there. I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I would say that
"Dhoondoge agar mulko
my,
mulko" by
my voice is
Abra
about
Parveen Saiba.
20 to 30% of what I used to sing. So I'm gonna try. So let's see if
Please,
you like
please,
it.
sir.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Because I'm in the office, I'll keep my volume low. All right. ढूंढोगे अगर मुल्कों मुल्कों, मिलने के नहीं नायाब है हम। ढूंढोगे अगर मुल्कों मुल्कों, मिलने के नहीं नायाब है हम। ताबीर है जिसकी हसरत गम, ताबीर है जिसकी हसरत गम, ए हम नफसों वो ख्वाब है हम। ढूंढोगे अगर मुल्कों मुल्कों, मिलने के नहीं नायाब है हम।
Wow, wow, wow. Vocally, you have a great tune and a really good control on the high notes. Fantastic. Loved it. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया for sharing that, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Very kind of you. Very kind of you.
And फहीम भाई, क्या आप पढ़ते हैं, क्या देखते हैं? Your favorite movies, books you read, resources which you will recommend?
As far as books are concerned, well, that depends on person to person as far as recommendation is concerned. Some people like fiction, some people like non-fiction, politics, international relations, wars for that matter. As far as I'm concerned, I love romanticism. I love books which are based on people, for example, biographies and autobiographies. I mean, they're realistic. They're about people. Even in the biographies and autobiographies, I make sure that I go for the people that I feel are very interesting to me, right? And I also love reading about taboo aspects of society because nobody speaks about them. That, I believe, is the biggest hypocrisy of the society, because taboo aspects have to be talked about in order to get rid of the hypocrisy in the society. They have to be talked about because they're there. People know that they're there, but nobody talks about them. I like reading about that. And I really, really like reading about Sufism. So a person has to decide for him or herself what he or she is
Yes.
interested in, right? You have to, I won't say develop, you have to define your own interest for your own self. And then, and as far as people who want to learn the language and who want to improve their vocabulary, I also will give them a nice advice. And as far as my books are concerned, I go every now and then to a bookstore and I'll spend a little amount of money on purchasing books because these days I'm working on increasing books in my library because that's what I love doing. There are people who just love collecting books and not reading them. I love reading books too. Even I will, yeah, and I also love fiction like Harry Potter. I'll even read Harry Potter for that matter. If I mean, I feel like it. But I'll never read political books, war books, because I'm a super peaceful soul. I don't like wars. So yeah, and as far as a recommendation for people who want to improve their linguistic skills and improve their vocabulary, I wouldn't recommend in the beginning any book which has a lot of difficult language. I would not recommend any book which has difficult expression because what happens is when you're trying to learn something, you lose your motivation and your interest because you just don't understand. You have to take the dictionary out for each and every line, or maybe 2 words in a line. So you won't really understand it. So go for simple novels like Daniel Steele, like Roald Dahl, like J.K. Rowling, simple books in which you develop the interest. And especially for children, Roald Dahl is amazing. Really, that author, I've been reading him in my childhood. So if you want your children to develop some imagination and develop some good expression, Roald Dahl it is. And so, yeah, because I always tell when I'm teaching English speaking, I always focus, okay, you should start, as I said, baby way. So baby way means you just don't go on with babies and tell them about difficult words and difficult sentences. You start with ABCs, right? So you have to start off with very, very simple books. So yeah, be it
Thank
Urdu
you.
or
Thank
English.
you. Thank you very much.
No, no problem.
मूवीज बीच में कुछ कनेक्शन का इशू आ रहा था, तो आई होप मैं इसको दोबारा से देखता रहता हूँ. मैं जिस भी पार्टिसिपेंट के साथ इंटरव्यू करता हूँ तो इतनी जबरदस्त किस्म की वो इन्फॉर्मेशन, इतनी इंसाइटफुल डिस्कशन होती है कि मैं बाद में फिर उन्हें देख रहा होता हूँ. तो आई बी लुकिंग अगेन. आपने मूवीज सजेस्ट की कि आप किस टाइप
नहीं,
की मूवीज
मूवीज
आपको
तो
अच्छी लगी?
हाँ, वो मैंने नहीं
प्लीज.
बताया अभी. मूवीज में भी आई go for romantic movies. I go for comedy. I go for seasons. And then again, movies maybe depends on my mood really. मैं सीरियस से सीरियस देख लूंगा, horrific से horrific, sick से sick movie देख लूंगा if I feel like it. Like these days, Netflix पे जो कोई भी चल रहा होता है trending में, I just start watching it if I feel like कि एयरतुरुल बहुत चला हुआ है आजकल, तो वो मैंने अभी पीटीवी से पहले ही, जो पीटीवी ने तो अभी रमजान में एयर किया, वो I started watching it long before. But then the episodes are too long, so it takes time. I wouldn't say I've completed all the series. Ertugrul ke alawa, there's this, oh yes, Friends जो एक series है. It's extreme comedy. It's very good comedy. And it talks about different situations in a person's life. उसमें happy moments भी हैं, उसमें sad moments भी हैं, उसमें makeups भी हैं, breakups भी हैं. So I always watch it when I'm in a bad mood. And another thing, whenever you watch a film, make sure that you watch the film with subtitles. उससे क्या होता है कि बहुत सारी चीजें अगर subtitles के बगैर हम देखते हैं, नजर से गुजर जाती हैं. सबटाइटल्स के साथ होंगी तो एक एक टर्म का आपको पता चलेगा, एक एक expression का आपको पता चलेगा, और there are many things whose definition we don't know. There are many expressions, there are many idioms that we don't know of. So that way we can just, up to everyone has a smartphone of theirs, so you can just open your phone and just look for the word, look for that idiom, and there you go. और what I tell my students who spoken English कि जब एक दफ़ा फिल्म देख लेना सबटाइटल्स के साथ, उसके बाद दोबारा देखें, क्योंकि एक दफ़ा देख के you've seen what means, right? What an expression means, what an idiom means, what a word means. So the next time that you'll be watching it, although that it would be a second time, but you'd understand properly what the actor or the actress is trying to tell you, is trying to tell the other person, is trying to say. That would also improve your speaking skills.
Thank you very much for sharing that. um, and what's your message? दिल चाह रहा है कि बस बात होती रहे, but of course we have to go towards the end. But a message for your aspiring anchors, speakers, and students, so for improving their skills.
Right.
Already you
Well,
have talked about
as far as anchoring is concerned, see, the basic requirement is that you know the language, be it Urdu or English. And the second basic requirement is your pronunciations, because people are listening to you, people are watching you. If you do not have the right pronunciations, you indirectly are teaching people the wrong way of speaking. So, as they say, if you're a teacher or if you're an anchor or a TV personality, the way you speak, you are actually transferring that to your viewers and to your listeners. तो अगर आपका प्रोनाउंसिएशन ही खराब है, अदायगी, तलफ़्फ़ुज़ ही खराब है, अक्सर लोग they tend to confuse accent with pronunciations, right? The accent is a different thing. Accent is developed when you live in a certain area, right? For example, I'm a Pathan, but I haven't lived in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Had I lived in Kohat or Peshawar or any other city of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, I would have had the accent. I would have had the Pathan accent, right? But I don't, because I haven't lived there. So do not try to copy the accent, rather try to copy the right pronunciation. That's a major thing. One of the first and foremost thing that Mam Shaista said told me, Fahim, pronunciation is the key. That's what you need to work on. And make sure that you can differentiate between the American and the British pronunciations, right? Secondly, confidence. For all the people who aspire to become TV personalities or anchors for that matter, if you don't have confidence, you can't do it. Trust me on that. And having said that, it's not something that's part of your nature. It's something that you can develop with the passage of time. इस पे अगर मेहनत की जाए तो कॉन्फिडेंस भी आ सकता है. कॉन्फिडेंस इज नॉट समथिंग के इनबॉर्न होता है, डेवलप करना पड़ता है. आई टोल्ड यू आई वाज अ वेरी शाय पर्सन, डेवलप किया कॉन्फिडेंस. और उसके अलावा जो स्पीकर्स, फॉर इंस्टेंस इफ यू वांट टू बिकम मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर, अगेन ये जो दो चीजें मैंने कही हैं ये तो हैं ही हैं, ठीक है, द वे यू स्पीक. उसके अलावा स्पीकिंग में मैटर करता है आपका कंटेंट. If you want to become a trainer or a motivational speaker, you have to have a specialization in life. You have to know a bit of everything, right? You have to know a bit of religion, a bit of Sufism, a bit of worldly affairs. तभी जाके आप प्रॉपरली लोगों को मोटिवेट कर सकते हो ताकि आपकी हर बात से हर कोई रिलेट कर सके. अगर रिलीजन लेट्स से नहीं भी है, रिलीजन अगर नहीं भी है तो टॉक अबाउट स्पिरिचुअलिटी. स्पिरिचुअलिटी एवरीवन कैन रिलेट टू, राइट? कोई भी किसी भी रिलीजन से हो, स्पिरिचुअलिटी से एवरीवन कैन रिलेट. तो इसी तरह थोड़ी सी ग्रिप आपकी अगर पोइट्री पर आ जाए, थोड़ी सी ग्रिप आपकी डिफरेंट वर्ल्डली अफेयर्स पर आ जाए. और एक और बात, if you want to become a motivational speaker, make sure that you actually practice what you're talking. क्योंकि अगर आप प्रैक्टिस उस चीज को नहीं करते, अगर आपका वो बिलीफ नहीं है, तो बिलीव मी, आपकी बातों में वो असर भी नहीं आएगा। और अगर बातों में असर ना आए ना, तो ना वो खुद पे आती है, ना अगले पे ट्रांसफर होती ही नहीं है। हमारे फतेह अली खान साहब कहा करते थे कि बात ये कि मजा लेके गाओ, अगर खुद को मजा नहीं आया ना, तो अगले को भी मजा नहीं आएगा।
Wow, wow. Thank you for sharing. No, a bit of everything. Practice what you are speaking. Very essential,
हम्म।
and that's how you can improve with your skills. Thank you very much. And for the students who are in a quarantine right now, what is your message for them?
For all the people who are in quarantine, well, सबसे पहले तो please stay safe. And secondly, um, read as much as you can. I understand कि बहुत से घरानों में प्रॉपर अंग्रेजी, प्रॉपर उर्दू नहीं बोली जाती है। आई डू अंडरस्टैंड दैट। आई डू अंडरस्टैंड कि एक इन्वायरमेंट चाहिए होता है। बहुत से लोग ये कहते हैं कि इन्वायरमेंट नहीं है जी, हम नहीं कर सकते। I know people in my office who were brought up in villages, ठीक है? मतलब वो जो आपके होते हैं, जिनको आपके टाट के स्कूल्स कहते हैं ना, जो दरख्तों के नीचे होते हैं, उनमें उन्होंने अपनी एजुकेशन की है। फिर वो शहरों में आए हैं, कॉलेज किया है उन्होंने, यूनिवर्सिटीज गए हैं, और बाद में थ्रू देयर ओन डिटर्मिनेशन एंड लिमिटेड स्पोकन इंग्लिश, they've done their PhDs from abroad. कुछ लोगों ने यहीं से की है, कुछ लोगों ने बाहर जाके की है। तो ये कहना कि मुझे लैंग्वेज नहीं आती तो मैं ज्यादा आगे नहीं जा सकता, आई एम सॉरी, दैट डजंट मेक सेंस टू मी। बिकॉज विल होनी चाहिए सिर्फ इंसान में, रास्ते खुद ही निकल आते हैं। तो विल अगर नहीं है, तो देन आई थिंक ये भी एक बहुत प्यारी चीज मैंने सीखी है जिंदगी में कि स्टॉप ब्लेमिंग द अदर्स। It's your decisions and it's your choices at the end of the day. You can't start blaming the circumstances or your parents or other people for that. You have to learn to take responsibility of your choices. I won't even say blame your own self. I would say take responsibility of your choices. अगर आप ऐसे स्कूल में पढ़े हैं, गांव में पढ़े हैं, it's not your fault, पहली बात। It's not even the circumstances' fault. You were meant to be that way. लेकिन किसी ने आपको रोका नहीं है कि आप अपने आप को improve कर लो. You can always do that. Always. And just make sure you have the right pronunciation and you'll go places really. कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है। थोड़ा टाइम जरूर लग सकता है। I do agree. टाइम लग सकता है। रोक आपको कोई नहीं सकता। The quarantine maybe. Watch as many films as you can. Watch as many documentaries as you can, so that your linguistic skills they improve. और अगर कॉन्फिडेंस बिल्ड करना चाह रहे हैं तो फोन में कैमरा ऑन करें, अपने आप को रिकॉर्ड करें और सुने। इफ कंपेयर करें किसी टीवी पे आते हुए बंदे को, अगर आप सुन रहे हो ऐसा बोलते हुए, तो क्या आप उसको एक्सेप्ट करेंगे? क्या आप उस पर तनकीद करेंगे या उसको एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे? अगर तो तनकीद करेंगे फिर वर्क ऑन इट। और उसके अलावा YouTube is full of videos with how to improve your own self. There are people around you. All you have to do is look for them and thoda sa hard work. That's it.
Thank you very much. Very inspiring. Responsibilities of your choices very important. Nobody can stop you from improving.
Yeah,
And for confidence building, make your videos, watch it. If it's acceptable, people will accept you. Otherwise, improve it. Yes. Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you for that. Ending note, with your beautiful voice, if we can request you for one of my favorite song when you sing "Abhi Na Jao Chhodkar" by Sahir Lodhanvi and Jadev, maybe.
Okay, I'll sing it for you. Are you there? Because your video is stuck. Hello. Okay, so your video is stuck. Yeah.
Can you hear us, Fahim bhai? Can
Yeah,
you hear
hello.
me?
I can. I can. Yes.
पहले तो बताइएगा, अभी न जाओ छोड़कर साहिल लोधानी की है या फिर जदेव साहब की है?
I'm not sure who has written it. मुझे लिरिसिस्ट का नहीं पता कौन है, लेकिन ये गाया किसने है ये भी मुझे अंदाजा नहीं है, क्योंकि मुझे तो अम्मी सुनवा देती थी और मैं सुन के बस ओके ठीक है। आई थिंक इट्स आशा भोसले और मेल
प्लीज
सिंगर
सर।
का मुझे नहीं पता।
यस
हाँ,
यस यस यस।
तो
क्योंकि मेरे पास
बाहर
2 बुक्स हैं साहिल लोधानी साहब की, तो वहीं वहाँ मुझे कहीं ये लिरिक्स नज़र नहीं आए। मे बी।
हाँ 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 हाँ, सही।
प्लीज सर।
Maybe I'll get it confirmed for you and I'll let you know on message. Okay, here we go. अभी न जाओ छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं, अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं, अभी अभी तो आई हो, अभी अभी तो, अभी अभी तो आई हो, बाहर बन के छाई हो, हवा जरा महक तो ले, ये दिल जरा बहक तो ले, ये शाम ढल तो ले जरा, ये शाम ढल तो ले जरा, ये दिल संभल तो ले जरा, मैं थोड़ी देर जी तो लूं, नशे के घूंट पी तो लूं, अभी तो कुछ कहा नहीं, अभी तो कुछ सुना नहीं, अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं। That's it.
वाओ! You convey the emotion within your lyrics so well, honesty, purity in your singing, and honestly, everything around me becomes musical when I'm listening to your voice. Thank you
You're
very
very
much, Fahim
sweet.
Bhai, for
That's
sharing
a
that.
lot.
Bye bye for now.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye
Thank you
bye.
for
Look
your time.
after yourself. Allah Hafiz.
अल्लाह हाफ़िज़। आप सबका बहुत शुक्रिया जुड़ने के लिए, और ये सीरीज़ इंशाल्लाह चलती रहेगी, और भी अच्छे लोगों को आपसे मिलवाने की कोशिश करेंगे। सपोर्ट कीजिएगा। आपका बहुत-बहुत शुक्रिया। थैंक यू वेरी मच।